Hello and welcome to the holiday recording studio. The holiday tree is actually in the other room, so forgive me for not having my environment a little more festive. But I'll shut up. I can talk your ear off. But I was going to talk a little bit about the making of my Christmas song called My Christmas Gift. And this isn't a how-to as much as a kvetch. I just want everyone to know the pains that I went through to produce this song in the most unexpected ways. So I thought that I could finish the song in about a week, but that stretched to 19 days, and I was really pressed for time. I wanted to drop the song with the pie in the sky hopes of maybe getting on the Spotify editorial playlist, which is, the chances are very slim for an artist of my low caliber, but God's God did once get on there, so it's worth a shot. But anyway, by the time I released it, I needed a 2-week lead time in order to potentially get on a Spotify editor playlist. By the time I released it the other day, or at least I uploaded it to DistroKid, the earliest it could drop is Christmas Eve. So yeah, I dropped it just in time. But in the meantime, I had to figure out what to do in increments, because it was really written pretty quickly on acoustic guitar, but in my head it wasn't a folk song, although it certainly sounded like it when I played it last year at the Christmas live stream show that we had. But so I had to figure it out in increments, the bass. Yeah, let me do the bass first, because that's what's going to groove and move the song, and the drums, because it's in a weird 7/4 time signature. So let me get that out of the way, and then the harmonies. But I drive to work and back. Understand, I only do this at night and on the weekends. And in my commute back and forth to work, I'd be like, that sounds empty. I have to fix that. I don't know how I'm going to fix that. I don't know how to fix that spot. So again, I worked in increments, but one particular thing that I definitely needed, because I also did research on Christmas songs in the car, from classic to Wham's Christmas song, and it really has a traditional feel. So I wanted jingle bells, but I don't have jingle bells, and it would take too long to buy them and have them shipped, and I might have an acquaintance that can play jingle bells, but by the time, even if I asked them, I don't know if they would make a special trip to Red Hook, and it would take time and booking an appointment. That would have been ideal. So anyway, jingle bells. So what I did was I Googled jingle bells. This is so long, right? And even that was challenging, because the jingle bells were my software did not have sleigh bell samples. Can you believe that? So that's what put me on this Google wormhole. Okay, so the best I could do, the absolute best after doing research on Google, is I bought a wave snippet of someone probably actually playing the jingle bells, and they went for 30 seconds or so. So it was just $2.99. Is this it? Well, anyway, I bought them, and so I put it in my software, and that's this one here that I'm highlighting, sleigh bells, and oh no, that I chopped up. This is it, here, music track, okay? So, if you look, all of these, it goes on and on for 30 seconds? All of those are someone probably playing the sleigh bells. So I naively took this sound clip, I think it's 30 seconds or something, I naively simply dropped it into my Christmas song project. And of course it didn't work, because the person who played the sleigh bells couldn't have predicted that he would need 7/4 time at 95 BPM or whatever it is. So now I had to figure out what the hell I was going to do. I tried this feature where you can take a wave file and auto-detect these little hit points so that it would align with the grid of your song. I've done it before with success, but it absolutely did not work in this situation. It works if your guitar note is a little off, like 1 or 2 notes. It'll align it with the rest of the guitar notes in the song, not in this case. So what's a novice producer to do? Well, I'll remember at the time it was useless information that you can turn wave files or sound files into samples, and then you can load them into a drum kit, an electronic drum kit, and make your own drum kit. So I took one of these notes at a time, chopped it up in like 8 times, and I made 8 different bell sounds, and I fed it into, is this it? Yep, this is it. That drum kit. And it was so intimidating. Like, for a day, I'm like, you can't do that. You can't do that. That's like crazy. You have to build a drum kit? What are you, crazy? Just put bells in your Christmas song? But the next day, I'm like, I have to do this because I need sleigh bells. What else am I going to do? I need these in my song. So, let the project begin. Honestly, it was not difficult at all. You drop the sound wave and you could make the beginning and the end and fade, and it wasn't that hard at all. I had more of a challenging time figuring out how to save my drum kit. This whole project here is for the sole purpose of creating this drum kit. I didn't want to do it in the actual song project because if I mess something up, I could save it rather than mess up my entire song. So I created a whole second project just for the drum kit. So now I save the drum kit, I go back to my song, guess what? It didn't work. Even though I put the drum beats in the grid, like so, MIDI, open drum emitter, you see every hit here, I don't know why you can't hear it. Every one of these is a different sleigh bell, and it's on the grid. But the problem I decided was a bell has a lead time, and then it peaks, and then it fades, right? It peaks and then fades. And drums just slam. You'll just see that. Boom, right away. So while the bells were going shh, shh, and the drums going boom, boom, it didn't line up. So what did I do? I had to start from scratch, basically not from scratch, but I would take that drum bell, I would take the bell sound. What is it? Well, okay, you see here. And I would have to edit the sample start, and now it would start as soon as you hit the drum. Bingo, it fixed the problem. So when you listen to my Christmas song, you'll hear the jingle bells in time. I should pay you for listening to this boring story.